The markets open for 2016 tomorrow, coming off a 2% drop in the Dow in 2015, the worst since 2008. So what's in store for the financial year ahead? From stocks to mortgages to gas prices, CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger is here. Jill, welcome back. We were talking about this. I mean, stocks, it wasn't as bad as maybe it could have been this year.
Yeah, and it seemed awful, and maybe if you had a lot of the esoteric stuff, some emerging markets or commodities, it was pretty bad, but it wasn't a terrible year. For 2016, analysts are predicting a lot of the same. Volatile, probably mid-single digits if we're lucky. Now, it's also a presidential year, and presidential years, going back to 1948, we see a 6.1% increase in the stock market. That's compared to an 8.8% in other years. So maybe there's a lot of pressure on the market coming into the year.
The Fed raised rates for the first time in a long time, but the 30-year mortgage actually went down a little bit after. What happens next?
So now we're hovering around 4%. A lot of people saying that rates are probably going to inch up very slowly this year. That said, we've got some data about rents versus buying, and still in about 58% of markets that Realty Track covers, they say renting is cheaper than buying. That could change in 2016. Mortgage rates low, job market continuing to improve, wages increasing. We might see some more people flow into the housing market. That could be a good time to buy a house.
We've had an extended holiday when it comes to gas prices. What's next there?
Well, it's amazing. 40-something% drop in 2014, another 30% drop last year. We see oil trading at about $37 a barrel. We don't suspect it's going to be much worse. Could go down in the 30s and test that. But for the next year, we're looking at about consistent level of prices. Gas prices set to average around $2.30 to $2.40. That would be a drop from last year and pretty darn good news for consumers.
Jill, Happy New Year. Thanks very much.
Happy New Year.